Have you ever felt so happy, so proud of yourself? Like things were finally starting to make sense, and then you see or hear something and poof, gone. Just like that. Joy, confidence, peace, all of it vanished. Maybe you finally signed up for college, landed a new job, or reached a personal goal. You were on top of the world. And then you start scrolling. Social media, texts, a conversation with an old friend. And just like that, the joy is gone. Imagine this. You've been dreaming about going to college, and you finally take the step. You sign up, you're thrilled, you share the good news with everyone. You feel proud. But then an old school friend pops up in your notifications. You start talking, and they tell you they got into Harvard. They have an amazing job. Everything in their life seems perfect. Suddenly, that excitement you just felt moments ago starts to crumble. At first, you try to stay happy for them. You nod, you smile, you say congratulations. But inside, something shifts. Your mind starts running a marathon of comparisons. How did they get there so fast? Why didn't I apply to a top school? Did I waste too much time? Am I falling behind? The joy that once felt so powerful starts to feel insignificant. You replay old decisions, wondering what you could have done differently. That confidence you had a moment ago, it's gone, replaced by doubt, frustration, and self-criticism. And the worst part? Nothing actually changed. You're still the same person who achieved something amazing, but now it doesn't feel like enough. You continue your day, but now you don't even talk about your achievement anymore. You downplay your success. You let comparison steal your joy. You see how quickly that happened? How something that was supposed to be a moment of pride turned into a moment of doubt? I've been there. More times than I'd like to admit. Comparing myself really held me back and messed me up mentally, always creating self-doubt and never giving myself credit for the small steps that I did take. This created anger within me, really holding me back because I felt that nothing I did was ever good enough. This is what comparison does. It sneaks in when you least expect it. It takes what you've built with your own two hands and makes you feel like it's worthless. Comparison is silent, but brutal. It doesn't just whisper lies, it screams them. Louder than your accomplishments, louder than your progress, louder than your growth. Let me ask you something. Would you stop running your race just because someone else is faster? Would you throw away your story because theirs looks more exciting? You wouldn't stop reading your favorite book just because someone else is on a different chapter. So why do you keep doing it with your life? You've come too far, been through too much, to let comparison rob you of everything you've earned. You know what you didn't see in those posts? The failures, the anxiety, the crying in the shower, the prayers, the long nights wondering if it was even worth it. You're comparing your behind the scenes to their highlight reel. And that's a losing game. You weren't created to compete. You were created to complete a purpose. Your purpose. Comparison tells you you're behind. But behind what? There is no one timeline, no one path, and no finish line that makes someone else's success mean your failure. Here's the truth. When you're always watching someone else's garden, you forget to water your own. And then you wonder why it's not growing. So today, I want you to stop. Stop the scrolling. Stop the comparing. Stop the self-sabotage. And start remembering where you were a year ago. How you doubted you'd even make it this far. How you kept going when no one was cheering. When no one was watching. When you didn't even believe in yourself. That matters. Clap for them. But don't stop building. Celebrate their win, then use it as fuel to run your own race harder. Because here's what they don't show. The person who wins the race is the one who finishes it, not the one who looks the best while running. Now, listen, you were never meant to be her, or him, or them. You were meant to be you. That's your power. That's your lane. That's your edge. So stop letting someone else's life make you question your own. Stop letting comparison steal the joy you fought so hard to earn. You've got work to do, dreams to chase, a version of yourself to become, one that isn't watching from the sidelines. Now, stop comparing and get to work. Now, here are some ways to break free from the cycle of comparison. Practice gratitude. Write down 3 things you're proud of each day, big or small. Focusing on what you have instead of what you lack changes your mindset. Limit social media. If scrolling makes you crazy, take a step back. Unfollow accounts that trigger self-doubt and follow ones that uplift and inspire you. Celebrate your own progress. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to your past self. Are you growing? Improving? That's what truly matters. Remind yourself of your unique path. No 2 journeys are the same. Your struggles and wins are shaping your story, and that's what makes it special. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who support and encourage you, not those who make you feel like you're not enough. Focus on what you can control. You can't control someone else's success, but you can control how hard you work, how you think, and how you respond to challenges. If this hits home for you, share it with someone else who might need the reminder today. Subscribe to Radiant Hope for more powerful truths like this. Stay grounded, stay focused, and most importantly, stay you.